How Empires Decline, a comprehensive documentary. Empires have shaped our world for centuries, from the ancient Romans to the British Empire, and even the United States. But no matter how powerful, each has eventually crumbled or faced decline. What causes these once mighty entities to fall? In this documentary, we delve deeply into the intricate web of political, economic, military, cultural, and environmental forces that bring empires to their knees. Economic instability is the silent killer of empires. Overexpansion, costly wars, debt accumulation, resource depletion, and inflation can erode foundations built on wealth. The Roman Empire, for instance, struggled with an economy stretched thin by constant military campaigns and high taxation. Spain's disastrous dependence on New World silver led to massive inflation, diminishing the value of wealth and destabilizing the economy. During the 20th century, the British Empire faced financial exhaustion after 2 world wars, leading to decolonization. Today, the United States grapples with economic disparity, deindustrialization, a service-oriented economy, and mounting national debt, with its total national debt exceeding $30 trillion by the 2020s. Corruption and inefficiency rot empires from within. Weak leadership, bureaucratic decay, and power struggles create instability and stagnation. The Roman Empire saw political chaos during the crisis of the 3rd century, when rapid turnover of emperors and civil wars nearly collapsed the empire. The Byzantine Empire, despite its longevity, was plagued by internal court intrigues and corruption. The British Empire, too, suffered from inefficiencies in governance, particularly in its later years, as bureaucratic structures became outdated and unable to respond effectively to new challenges. In the United States, political gridlock, increasing polarization, corruption scandals, and the growing influence of special interest groups have eroded public trust and hindered effective governance. No empire remains invincible. Military defeats, whether from external invasions, internal rebellions, or overextended commitments, often mark the turning points of decline. The Western Roman Empire fell under the weight of repeated Germanic invasions, while the Ottoman Empire lost significant territories following military defeats by European powers. The British Empire's overreach during the 20th century, including costly wars and failed interventions, accelerated its decline. In modern times, the United States has faced strategic failures in Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan, conflicts that drained resources, damaged international credibility, and exposed the limitations of military power. Cultural and social fragmentation weaken the bonds that hold empires together. Class conflict, religious divisions, ethnic strife, and cultural assimilation can unravel even the most powerful states. The Mughal Empire in India faced growing tensions between its Muslim rulers and a largely Hindu population, contributing to its decline. The French Revolution marked the collapse of the Ancien Regime, fueled by widespread discontent with the monarchy and inequality. Today, the United States faces significant social polarization along racial, economic, and ideological lines, with increasing cultural fragmentation amplified by technological advancements and media echo chambers. Nature can be a ruthless adversary. Plagues, famines, and environmental depletion have brought down empires as surely as armies have. The Black Death devastated Europe in the 14th century, killing a third of its population and disrupting social and economic structures. The collapse of the Mayan civilization is often attributed to prolonged droughts and resource depletion. In the modern era, the United States faces escalating challenges from climate change, pandemics, and natural resource depletion. Hurricanes, wildfires, and other natural disasters strain resources and reveal vulnerabilities in infrastructure and governance. Borrowing from colonies may bring short-term prosperity, but often results in long-term instability. Over-reliance on exploitation and resistance from colonized peoples ultimately weakens empires. Spain's reliance on silver from its American colonies led to economic stagnation. The British Empire, while profiting from its vast colonial possessions, faced increasing resistance and rebellion. The United States, while not a colonial empire in the traditional sense, exhibits similar patterns through its global economic policies, outsourcing of labor, and reliance on cheap resources from developing nations. Empires may fall, but their legacies live on. The remnants of their power, culture, and influence continue to shape the modern world. By understanding their decline, we gain insight into the complexities of power, ambition, and resilience. This is the story of how empires fall